Hey, what's good, everybody? So this is gonna be my second story, in the spirit of Halloween story. So this isn't a story that comes from me directly. This is a story that was passed down from my grandpa and my grandma. Um, it takes place around 1923, I want to say, because the story is about. So I'll just get into the story. So basically, the story goes that, you know, in the 1920s, my grandpa was working. They were building a road going from Tijuana to Ensenada, right? TJ to Ensenada. A lot of people know it because they go party there now, or tourism or whatever. But back then, it didn't have a good paved road. Maybe there was already a road, but not a good paved road. So he was working on that, right? Uh, so one night they were driving back to TJ, right? Because that's where they lived while he was working there, and this man stopped. I mean, this man was asking for a ride, so you know they they offered to give him a ride. And when he gets in the car, it was a two-door car, so my grandma had to scoot up, or move up so he could get in, right? Um, he gets in, whatever. They're traveling on this road. It's nighttime. I'm not sure much about what they talked about or what, but as they're getting into TJ, they turn to ask him, uh, you know, where he wants to get dropped off, and the man was gone, right? So, um, that was their story. Just a little like on who, and like I said, it was a two-door car, so how did he get out, right? And just a little like, my about who my grandpa was. He wasn't in the business or habit of making up stories. He was a respected man. He was acknowledged by the president of Mexico at one point. Um, he worked for the government, oversaw things like sometimes the building of bridges or different, big projects, right? So at that point, he was still young, but, yeah, I mean, I think he was born in 1900, and this was around 1923 from when I saw that road was being built, right? So later on, the president that acknowledged him was Miguel Aleman Valdez, just in case anyone wants to know, yeah, because throughout his life, he kept doing these kind of things. I just say that to know about, like, so now we live in that, right? People, everything is doubt, doubt, doubt. And I get it. People lie a lot now, but back then it wasn't like this social media frenzy or tabloids, all that craziness, right? It was like your word meant something, right? So that's why I wanted to emphasize that, right? So, I guess it's pretty creepy to pick up a man hitchhiking, give him a ride, then when you turn around, they're gone, right? So this is something him and my grandma experienced together. Another one was my grandma. I'll just go into this other story because it's kind of, I guess maybe back then things would happen a lot, right? People would talk about it. These were the stories. So another story going into the third story would be, my grandma had gone to Sinaloa, for those that are familiar with Mexico, and she was traveling back on a bus to TJ with a friend, right? She was with another friend. And so at one of the bus stops, they get off to use the restroom. I don't know if you guys have ever traveled on bus, but, I have. So, I already know how that goes in my head, right? Especially when traveling through Mexico. So, they stop at this stop to, and they go to use the restroom together, right? Her and this friend that she's traveling with. So when they go to use the restroom, this man beats them into the stall. And back then, the way it was explained to me was that it was those stalls like at the ranch where my grandparents live. Like, it's just a thing, and it has a curtain. So, it's like a little box. You go in there, and then, has the curtain, and that's about it. No door, no nothing. So I guess this is the kind of bathroom stall it was. And so, then the bus is about to leave, and they've been waiting all this time. The man hasn't came out. They're like, in front of this stall. So finally, when the bus is leaving, they're calling to the man, and he's not answering. So when they go to pull the curtain, he wasn't there. So that was something crazy that happened with just my grandma, and she had a friend with her as well, right? So, I'm not sure why back then, there was a lot of this going on. It was pretty crazy, but these are stories. I just wanted to share those two stories. I want to post more as time goes by. I'll post some more about myself, but those are just really like, they're not really family friendly. They're kind of more like some of the things I've experienced. So I wanted to share these two, a little more friendly ones, as we get closer to Halloween. So hope you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know in the comments if you guys have any stories from relatives that you trust with their stories, and like the kind that don't have no reason to make anything up and that kind of stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up, comment, all that good stuff. All right, thank you.